With how good Thriller Bark was, yes, there was some scenes where it was a little slow, and obviously we know how One Piece is, but taking in the warlords and how they showcase both of them and going hand to hand and back to back, one thing that really bothered me throughout the arc and then the continuation of the series is Gecko Moria and his story in that. Now, let me talk a little bit before I get on that subject. Is 2 years after Odin's return, Gecko Moria and his old crew fought Kaido and the Beast Pirates in Ringo, and that's showcased in the last chapter. We saw that the fight was a big deal event, something that had to be honest, we already kind of knew about, and that young Moriah was actually kind of menacing, which leaves me to question how. How did Moriah fight Kaido? Was it an even battle? Was he easily dispatched? We don't know. Now, thinking that Moriah lost to a pre-time skip Luffy, yes, a peak pre-time skip Luffy, but still, just for the sake of it, let's look at that in a little bit more detail. In the pre-time skip era, Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji had to go all out with the help of the other Straw Hats to take down a pacifista. 2 years later, a Luffy without Gear 4 was able to KO a pacifista of the same model. Now, it did take the whole crew to take down Moriah and Oars and everything that happened in Thriller Bark, but still, they took him down as pre-time skip them. So how did Moriah face against a Yonko? Even if we give a little room for imagination, a big room, and consider that Kaido was not Yonko level yet, he was definitely a Yonko commander level. By the way, I think he was already Yonko level for sure. Something like that was more than enough to defeat with ease someone of pre-time skip Luffy level. So there are two options. The first one, I'm going to be honest, is more likely. This option assumes that the fight was actually like the confrontation between Kizaru and the Supernovas. Not really a fight, but someone unilaterally wiping the floor with other people. Maybe Kaido was bored, decided he himself was going to take care of Moriah and his crew. He played with them for some time, killing them, and then seeing Moriah broken, he simply let him go. Now the other option is the one that involves a little bit of theory about hockey. I like this one a little bit more, it's more creative, and it's better for the story if this really is the case. In this option, Moriah was actually a lot stronger than he was when he met him. He had a powerful hockey and was someone who could have actually forced someone like Kaido to make an effort. But then what happened? Well, we know that hockey in all of its three forms is actually a physical manifestation of will. We also know that someone with a broken will becomes useless, and that can happen even with someone like Luffy. After Ace's death, Luffy became completely useless, and was not because of his injuries but his mind. Seeing his brother dying shattered his will. Luffy began to doubt his abilities and started to think about how he could possibly become the Pirate King if he was too weak. After that, Luffy had a little verbal and physical struggle against Jinbei, who told him not to regret his brother's death and that he had not lost everything yet. Luffy then remembered that he still had something priceless: his crew. But what if Luffy had lost even his crew? What if someone's will is broken beyond repair? Moriah had all his crew, his Nakama, killed in front of him, and he probably did care a lot for them. Maybe after he simply didn't have the will to summon his hockey anymore and became a shadow of his former self. Let me know what you guys thought about the video. If you guys want to leave a comment down below on suggestions or other videos you guys want to see me do. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. Later.